What's going on, you guys? Today, of course, is a brand new, my first ever video. And today, guys, I'm going to be talking about a topwater lure and a topwater lure. So, the both lures that I have is a topwater fluke and a topwater frog. Um, this came from Rage Tail, Strike King Rage Tail. This is one of their frogs. And how I wacky rig or rig, not wacky rig, but rig these is straight through the middle, because the top you want the top to be showing when you throw these. So especially when you're wacky rigging, you want to show the belly. And you want it to show the wacky rigging and this is obviously not how you rig a topwater lure, but me, I'm trying to get it to work for you guys. But obviously, I'm not a topwater lure guy or the guy that has to put the hooks in. I like frogs and lures that have pre-installed hooks in them. Um, just because it is a lot faster to throw on and rig them up. And usually, if you're not part of it, if you're not a good topwater guy, I would ask somebody that is a topwater guy to see what their opinion is and how they should wacky rig or rig their topwater lure. And the best way to describe a topwater lure is just complete garbage, because the topwater rage tail frog is one of the extremely hardest ones to rig up, especially around where where I'm at right now. I don't use rage tail frogs or any type of frogs. What I use is a topwater lure, like a different topwater lure, and how I rig them is just by taking them and rigging them through this like this, and just make sure it's in the middle of where you need it to be and not coming out that way yet. Not coming out just because a topwater is a lot harder to manipulate, because how it's designed is and I'm not a master at this, just letting you guys know. That's how it should not look like that, but I'm going to be giving you a little bit more hook. So, of course, your frog will have a non-exposed hook. don't use ones that do not have um hooks, or don't use the ones that already have hooks. Do not use these just because they're a lot harder to use, and yeah, you're not going to use them that often. And how you rig this is very, very carefully. You take it, go through the tip, come out right here, spin this around, and out the middle. What? Don't use any of these baits. Don't use any soft plastics. Don't use any except maybe a Wacky Rig Senko or something. Because Wacky Rigs are easy. Oops, Wacky Rigs are so easy to use. Guys, they're so easy. Like, what a Wacky Rig is a piece of worm. Wacky Rig is just a little worm, boom, boom, and it just floats. If you want to do it like this, you can. But a Texas rig, what that is just a little worm. Um, um, boom, right there, little Texas rig, right there. So I showed you guys a little bit of both because I can't Wacky rig. Oh, and if you want to do something a little bit better, take a little bit of a end of something and just bury the rest of that hook. Take a little bit of that extra. And how you should wacky rig a little thing is like this. That's a little Gary Yamato. I think they gave us when I got this pack. I think these are Gary Yamatos. I don't know for a fact, but the colorway that they look like is a Gary Yamato um, fluke, or not a fluke, a worm. So I honestly don't know. Um, the poles that I use are a little bit different, and I'm going to be showing you guys them in the next episode of Fishing Vids. And bye, guys.